Welcome to the fourth part of this little video series about multi-channel microphones, or as they are also called, B-format microphones. Today we're going to do some time traveling. First I'm going to travel forward in time. I'm going to be working on these modern digital audio workstation, a program called Reaper. And I'm also going to show you one of these really fancy new plugins that you can use. So we're traveling forward in time, but then we're also going back in time because we're going to be listening to a recording done 17 years ago. And this is actually not the NU880K. This is a really early prototype. It's the first prototype, to be precise. And we'll talk about it later, but you will see that that you can work with this material after the fact, even 17 years after the fact, so to speak. Okay, so let's have a look, or listen rather. This is a string quartet, like I said, recorded 17 years ago. It sounds like this. Now, of course, it would sound much better with a new microphone, with a new prototype, but I did what I could 17 years ago. So this is the plugin. If I now play this same thing, I can adjust, just as we did before. I can adjust the polar pattern. I can adjust the angle between the microphones, and I can also adjust the distance between the microphones. So let's play the track and play with these controls a little bit so you can hear it. That's pretty cool, right? Okay, you can hear somebody sneezing in the audience, by the way. This is a concert recording. Now, this is one channel of decoded material. And then I can use also create another one, which would look a little bit like this. And what I've done here is I've turned the whole microphone around 180 degrees. So I'm actually facing the back of the hall, which is where the reverb and the room and the audience as well is located. So we can listen just to the back of the room. Now, what would be the purpose of this? What you can do is you can use these two channels, these two faders, and use one as a stereo ambience in this case. So you can blend it in as much as you like. Listen to this. So it's almost like a reverb send. But the idea is that you can carefully select the amount of reverberation and room you want in the recording after the fact. Again, 17 years after the fact in this case. Okay, now this is where things get a little weird. I've now created two separate microphones, two separate virtual microphones from the same signal. But you see how I have some more channels created here, and let's listen to one of these, the one that says cello. So, let's listen to another part. So yes, you can actually create 4 microphones, one for each instrument. and it will sound like this if you mix it together. So what I can do is I can balance and I can pan the instruments and I can do it like a normal mix, even if I only had one microphone. And of course, this gets a little dry because of the very directive microphones, or directional microphones. So I will add some ambience, again from the stereo pair I had. I can mix the band, the instruments, and I can use the amount of reverberation or room I want to after the fact. So that's the little presentation.